Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Raila Odinga is set to join Akina Kalonzo and Fred Matiang'i late next year. Whatever you are seeing in the name of broad-based government, Raila Odinga is fooling William Ruto. Because we cannot have the ODM Secretary General, Edwin Sifuna, now coming out very clear that their mission is to make William Ruto to be one-term president. Yet, he was one of those individuals who signed the MOU at KICC. The Edwin Sifuna's revelation connects with what I analyzed just 2 days ago, where Robert Alai said that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta summoned Raila Odinga in Dubai. And they went there, they met. Reason being, there is something that is being cooked behind the scene. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel. Because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
For political power in these democratic processes, we still intend, we have not given up our quest to lead this country. So we will be in the field to face whoever it is else will be there, including President William Ruto. And the natural consequence of that is we will make him a one-term president, because we want to grab that power from him so that we can do the things that we are saying we believe in. That is my straight answer. And it doesn't matter how cleverly you people frame this question.
On the same note, Edwin Sifuna is even going ahead and say that come 2027, he will never and he will not vote for William Ruto.
Okay. Now, lastly, a vote is an individual decision. Tom Ojienda will not vote for Sifuna. I will be given a ballot, you will be given a ballot. You can see he's already wearing UDA colors. He's already wearing UDA colors. So he has made a decision that is going to support William Ruto for re-election. I do not begrudge you, Ojienda. That is your personal decision. Sifuna Edwin Watenya. I can give my ID number. Should I? Will not be voting for William Ruto in 2027. He should also respect my decision.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
But again, if truly the ODM party had an intention of protecting William Ruto and defending William Ruto, they could have decided to support William Ruto overwhelmingly, 100%. But you'll see certain percentage of the ODM brigade, they believe that supporting William Ruto, it is just a short course.
When I stand up in during the burial of George Odwor and I say you agreed to increase budgetary allocation to counties to 450 billion Kenya shillings, not 405. The president gets annoyed and threatens to call founder members of ODM to discipline the SG of ODM. Because it is my responsibility. Ojienda will not do this. I am the person who is responsible for this marking scheme, timely and predictable disbursement of devolved funds. This is something we fight over. Ojienda is talking about 70 billion gone to you to where? Even as we speak today, Trevor, counties have not received money since February.
Later, they have a plan. And the plan is, no matter how they sign the MOU, the way Edwin Sifuna is seeing it, it means the MOU is total rubbish. They have a mission. For now, they are busy eating and harvesting whatever they never planted. That is what ODM is doing. Now, there's something here you don't understand with Raila Odinga. For those who are supporters of Raila Odinga, I want to tell you, Raila is ahead of you. And that is why sometimes Raila Odinga's decision, huwa inawaacha mkiwa vinywa wazi, because you don't understand how Raila Odinga plays politics. Now, this is the way. Because Raila Odinga is a man who has always believed that as a leader, for having people on the ground is something that is important. And this connects Raila Odinga running for presidency or appearing in the ballot in various elections. Raila Odinga believes that if he's not going to vie, even if he will be number 2 or number 3, his popularity politically is going down. So for him, he wants to still be with some people. He will give it a last chance. And this last chance, that is how he's coming up with a mission to divide the opposition. And I don't know how Kenyans you are going to handle this. Because I know what you're being told. Raila is going for presidency. And he is set to join Akina Kalonzo. By joining Akina Kalonzo, he's going to bring trouble in the opposition. Because he will say, I'm more popular than you. If it is not me, let us destroy this opposition. And that is how Raila Odinga is always having this bargaining power. If Raila is not going to vie for presidency, or is not going to appear in the ballot, then Raila Odinga come 2027, he will no longer have any political bargaining power. Why am I saying that? He will appear as a man who never appeared in the ballot. And so he will not have any strength of having another handshake. In other words, if he's going to decide to stay with William Ruto, which I don't see, then the opposition will not be him. Because he will be regarded as someone who is in the government fully because he supported William Ruto. But something is here that you don't understand. If Raila Odinga is not going to be in the ballot, if Raila Odinga is not going to be on the ballot, things are not going to be on his favor. And that is why you can see his close allies, they're saying their mission is to kick and ensure William Ruto is going to be one-term president. One-term president. Because you cannot tell me these individuals are in the MOU. What am I saying? The Secretary General ambaye alisaidia Raila Odinga kusaini zile vitu anasema our mission in this broad-based government is to ensure William Ruto a one-term president. So Raila Odinga understands the play here. And the play is very clear. And I told you here. The Akina Faruqi bed confronted this ODM brigade. And they told them, if you cannot make ODM one, then we are giving you some few days or few months. You'll pack your things and go because you are eating what you never fight for. Eh? You are eating what you never struggled for. And because we gave you this and you are not ensuring you are united, we have a mission. You will pack your things and go. Afadhali to struggle alone than having watu ni kama lukewarms. They don't, yani side ingine wako moto, saa zingine wako baridi. So this fallout is real. If those individuals are feeling like it is a propaganda. Remember, last weekend, Raila and Uhuru met. You saw how Kenyatta coming out. You've seen Akina Matiang'i, Kina Kalonzo, they're busy uniting. And kumbuka, Uhuru Kenyatta is behind the opposition. Raila anaambiwa huko hakuna chochote unaenda kupata, kuja huko. And what you can see, Edwin Sifuna is saying, James Orengo is saying, Anyang' Nyong'o is saying, Simbarati is saying, I'm telling you, William Ruto, you are going to face the wrath not only of the people but of leaders. But those who are not seeing it, those are individuals who are telling us William Ruto 10 years bila break, because they know, they're saying, as much as we are having Raila Odinga, Baba, we are sure that we are going to win this. But how are you going to win this? You've already, that individuals whom you're saying is going to make William Ruto the president, his troops are seriously castigating William Ruto. And they're saying, our mission is to make William Ruto one-term president. Then what can you say that? So I think for me, Raila is having a mission. And his mission this time around, if it's not very careful, the way I'm seeing it, things might not go good for him. So he must realize that Kenyans moved on. And if he wants Kenyans to at least start trusting Raila Odinga, which I don't see some individual trusting again Raila, you know, he will decide to go to the opposition. And that is how he will start fueling the opposition, saying, si hata mimi nimekuwa kwa hiyo serikali. Hii ni mbovu kabisa, hakuna serikali hapo. Wacha tuwatoe. And that is how Raila Odinga will start bringing again popularity. Because I know some individuals will say, okay, now we have Raila Odinga. Let us forgive him. Let us go on. Support them. And that is the mission. So Raila Odinga is set to be in the government till next year, latest. Mwezi wa saba hapo. Or mwezi wa nane. Then they will have now opposition that is ready to kick out William Ruto. I don't know how this is going to be, because Raila Odinga will go there to say, I'm popular, I want to be the presidential candidate. But ataambiwa hapana, wewe umekuja late, kanyaga nje. Na taenda avae. Asipovai support William Ruto. So there are several options there. But I don't see Raila working with William Ruto. But William Ruto is insisting to work with Raila because he understands the ground. Imemwacha. And so he believes that it is only Raila Odinga who can rescue him. Things are not good. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Till we meet in another video.